What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another SLA video. All right, a couple things I want to talk about. Looks like my predictions for SM Beck was absolutely bang on and spot on in regards to when we're going to receive it. And lo and behold, he actually is now sitting in the banner for the regular standard draw. So with that being said, I do want to talk a little bit about something, and that is regarding going forward, how this is going to work with characters that are coming out into that banner, as well as what the banner should look like now going forward. Is SM Beck worth it? And then lastly, we're going to look at some special summons because the reset actually has happened and we can now go ahead and summon for more. So first off, is Cha going to return, and is she going to be in this limited banner? Yes, she will be. So she will be back in the standard banner, and there is obviously a good and bad to this scenario. Now the good, of course, is you can now summon for her and you will be able to get yourself a copy of Cha, hopefully at any time that you see fit, as long as your luck is there. And that's the key part, right? And this is how they're going to kind of get everybody to spend their money. You're going to want characters that you won't have enough limited tickets for, so you're going to have to wait a whole month. So when Alicia's gone, Cha will be there. Then Alicia will be there once the new unit is gone as well too. So essentially it's always the new unit comes in, the old unit is gone for a month or whatever. What is it, 15 days, 16 days? Hold on, what's the draw? What's the draw time like? Where's she at? 17 days. So 18 days, 19 days. So roughly about 20 days. The character's gone for 20 days. So Cha's going to be gone for about 17 days. She'll be returning to the regular banner in about 17, 18 days. And then you'll have a chance to summon for her when the brand new unit comes out, which I think is going to be Mei Lin anyways, because we've seen her in the lobby just kind of being a cat, right? Crazy cat lady. So I think that's what is going to be expected going forward for characters. So Cha will return. Now obviously that's a pretty big deal because she still is, in my opinion, the best character in the game. So what ends up happening here is people will start now saving for these, and rightfully so. You should be saving for this. Now the black cards are gonna have a bigger value to some extent than some limited cards now, because obviously limited cards are harder to get, black cards are easier to get. So at this point, a lot of people should be, especially free-to-play players, even pay to win, should be going back and trying to get all of your trophies so you can collect all of your 100% clears and getting yourself black cards and holding on to these. Now for newer players, this is up to you how you want to handle this, right? As a newer player, especially, or free-to-play player even, you're still going to want to grow your account. So it's going to matter what you pull. So this here is going to change a tad bit. The question I keep getting very common is Scatty worth it and is SM Beck worth it? So let me be real with you guys. SM Beck is worth it for one major reason. And I'm going to say major reason because he has one of the best supports in the game, and that's the 20% increase to attack for Jinnu. So that alone is worth having an A0 version copy of him, in my opinion. So putting him in here is absolutely worth it. But is it worth putting him in here over some of the better OP characters like Emma, Sa, Min, etc., Choi? No. So I would hold off until you at least have a copy of one of each of these characters, and then you can go for SM Beck. Now SM Beck is the top 3 DPS in the game, but you do require some dupes for him, and his bleed is obviously OP and will continue to be OP because of the 1% of current HP that it reduces on the mobs. But for beginners, that bleed isn't going to make enough of a difference for you to warrant going for him right away. You're going to want that 20% damage for sure, or 20% attack for sure, but it's not a ride or die situation at the moment. When you get further into the game, when the bosses have a buttload of HP, then it becomes a little more dire, and then you can focus on him. But remember, with the addition of Cha here and other characters in the future, the probability of pulling the character you want becomes a lot more difficult. Yes, there is a 50-50 chance to get one of 4 characters, but then you're also going to lose to a lot more characters you may not want, obviously, as this goes up, right? So keep that in mind. Right now, it's a certain percent probability. That probability right here, that rate info, is going to continue to go down every single time a new character gets added in, and it should, because more are going to be added into here, and you're going to have the option to choose more. Now the beauty is it's 50-50, so you will always have a 25% chance, if you lose the 50-50, to pull one of your 4. So that part is actually really, really good. Now what I had said to somebody else before is I wish they kind of separated the weapons and the characters and allowed us to use black tickets on whichever one we wanted more, but it is what it is. So this is what's going to happen, and yes, I am 100% sure Cha will be there. And for those players who want Cha, I suggest you start saving a little bit, because she will be one of the 4 you can add into here. And Scatty is also a weapon that I would suggest going for. Even if you have the Grimoire, getting a second ice weapon, a water weapon I should say, sorry, is absolutely worth it. So for those who are wondering, did I miss out on Cha? Is she gone forever? No, she will be added. and it's shown. And for those who think that SM Beck was added and Choi were added because they're early access characters, they're not early access characters, because SM Beck was added into global as well too. He was around for about 6 days or so, right? So keep that in mind. You will have Chan here in the next 18 days or so. So this is a really good time to consider saving up now and making sure that you have enough for her when she does release. Okay, so keep that in the back of your mind when you're doing this. Now, with that being said, special summons is available now for us to go for those membership folks who have the membership plan. It has reset. It is available. Remember now, so I was right when I first made the video, you can only get that one summon through the membership plan once a month. You can buy the card again for $29.99, but if you are in the special summon plan, I believe we're getting ourselves one card every single month. So let's just see what happens here. I'm gonna go ahead and start summoning, and let's see if it actually gives it to me. Okay, I'm curious, because this is kind of where I want to go with this. I want to see if the actual membership plan renews that card, or if it's a one-time shot. And this is going to be a big deal, because if it's only a one-time shot and we never get it again per month, then I don't know if I really care about this membership plan anymore. Yes, the auto mining is pretty nice, but at the end of the day, I maxed out my auto mining, and that extra little bit of currency that we're getting from auto mining is really not sufficient for $13.99 a month. So I will be personally canceling that plan if that's the case, right? And I don't think it's, I think they'll be doing an injustice to everybody. Oh, yeah, we got one character at least, and in a Westwind. That's actually a pretty good pull. I think if they don't give us the one pull a month, I think that's oh, this is a nice one too. It's a little bit of an injustice for us as players. Shadow Sight, okay, that's not bad either. I think I have a 7 on that. So just like everything else, I'll be pulling out of this member. I'm just kidding. Wow, that was wrong. Yeah, so I probably won't be having the membership if that's the case. And I highly recommend, guys, for those who are wanting to pick up the membership for the one time, if you haven't done so, and you want that one-time shot at getting that this multi, it's worth it for the 1 month. I think still personally, if you're a spender, obviously. If you're not, don't do it. But if you're a spender and you're wondering, Payne, I didn't get it last month, is it worth it for the one-time multi that I get in special summons? So 2 things. Number 1, you do get the benefit of auto mining for a month, right? So that part's not bad. The real prize is this, right? So for the 13 bucks to get yourself a good multi, but that also comes down to whether your pulls were worth it, right? And remember, you can also get the membership plan on the second try. Like this is our first roll. You're gonna get a re-roll attempt as well in the future, up to 30, especially if you have the membership plan. The membership plan allows you to do 30 summons versus currently what we have here, Huntsman, okay? Versus what we have here, which normally without the membership plan is only 15. So you get double the attempts with the membership plan. You're most likely going to guarantee yourself SSRs, because I think it's impossible to go without at least one SSR. So it's going to really come down to, hey, do I want this SSR package? Did I roll something good? If I didn't roll in the 15, do I want to have another double chance to see if I can get something else? That's what you're going to have to come down to and figure out on your own if it's worth it for you or not, right? So you guys can see here I've got 11 left. Okay, I'm just going through this quick with you guys, just seeing what we get. The Grimoire, okay, that's not bad. I have yet to see double SSRs, by the way. I know it exists because I've seen people's pictures of it, but I have yet to see double SSR myself. Okay, this is Winoza. There's an SSR there. What do we get? Dongsu, okay. So far, I think Lee Bora pull was my best one. But I don't know if I really care about having an extra dupe of her versus having an extra weapon dupe of like Huntsman or something. I think the Huntsman might be my go-to for this one. We'll see. We'll see what the rest of this looks like. This is like, see what I mean? Like, these pulls haven't been great. I wouldn't say this is like all amazing pulls or anything. Some of these pulls are downright bad. Like bad. Okay, there's another one. What do we get here? Another Grimoire. So there's 2 Grimoires there. Okay, last one. So we'll see what happens here. Does the membership plan give us the card? If not, then we're kind of, again, it's like an SOL situation. So what do we get here? We have the Westwind in this. Honestly, that's still the best pull. Versus Huntsman, which I get, no, see, definitely, yeah, the Lee Bora pull was for sure the best one. Yeah, so let's just confirm the draw, because I want the Westwind. I only have an A9 of it. And there it is. Next subscription benefit is 0608. So it looks like we will get one. So you do get it. So it is once a month. Okay, so this here will last for 1 day and 23 hours. So they kind of pressure you here. All right, so there you guys go. So this is important, okay? This is very, very important. Look, the drop period is 14 days. If I should have waited. So if I waited it out until the actual 24, this is it right here. This is where you wanted to do this. The received chance is only valid renewal date. Ah, there you go. Any unused chances will disappear. Very, very important, guys. See, I should have read that. I should have read that. So now this is fine. None of these were actually worthwhile anyway, so I'm okay to let this draw expire, and then in the next 14 days I will have an opportunity to re-roll again, and I'll get what I want in 14 days. So very important, guys. Very important to note. Look at your date up here. If you did subscribe to your membership, that's when you get yourself the one-time card renewal to actually go for a chance to get yourself a multi from here. Okay, outside of that, you are actually pulling using this, which is going to cost you $29.99. So there you guys go. That's how that works out. Now we know the full truth the following month. Make sure you look at this, and then make sure you save your multi, especially if you're here, until your renewal subscription is up. And then remember, you have to use this or it will expire and you will not get the benefits. All right, guys, it's Payne. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.